Hello, we'll begin in a seated position. You will need a strap, and if you want blocks, you can have them. Not necessary. So we'll begin by sitting down, grounding our sit bones into the mat. The spine gets tall, chin parallel to the floor. We're going to breathe in and out in through the nose, out through the mouth 3 times together. Inhale through the nose, sigh it out. Once more, inhale, exhale. Last one, inhale, exhale, release. And now from here, we're going to drop our right ear to our right shoulder, left fingertips walk out to the side of the mat. Right hand reaches up, grabs the top of the left ear, pressing the head closer towards the right shoulder. Release the hand from the head, raise the head back up parallel to the floor, walk the left fingertips back in. And then left ear to left shoulder, right fingertips walk out. Left arm reaches up and over to grab the top of the right ear, gently pressing the head towards the shoulder. Release the top hand back down to the floor, and then we'll raise our arms up and overhead. Stretch the spine towards the sky. Cactus the arms. Press the shoulders together. Press the elbows back. Fingers stretching energetically out. And then draw the forearms together, close the forearms, hands to touch, and then open back up. Cactus, and we'll go through a couple of these at your own pace. So opening and closing the arms from cactus. To close. Keep the arms parallel to the floor, the biceps. And then we're going to cactus, and then grab the base of the skull with the hands. Spread the elbows wide, puff the chest forward, bring the belly in, and then rotate towards the left knee with the chest, and then rotate towards the right knee, keeping the elbows spread nice and wide, back and forth. Like this. Keep going. Pause at the left leg and stay, spread the elbows. And then move to the left, to the right leg. Pause and stay, spread the elbows. And then come back to center, release the hands down. Take a moment to feel into the shoulders. And then if you need to switch the cross of the legs, please do so. We're still hanging out here for a moment. And then we're going to plant the left or the right hand down. And then we're going to do some big arm circles with the left arm. So we're just really rotating the arm in its socket. We'll go both directions. Fully experiencing a full rotation of the arm. Hopefully you don't mind my kitty. And then switch directions. And then plant the left hand, raise the right arm up to begin those circles. Trying to keep the chest relatively pointing forward. And then change directions. Maybe your left hand feels better holding onto your leg for stabilization. Alright, last round. And come back. Bring the hands to center. And then we're just going to work into the wrists. So rotate the wrists. In this seated position. Okay. And then change directions. And then we're going to put the right hand out in front of us, press it out, and then have the left fingertips grab the right fingertips and pull the right fingertips back towards your face. I'm just holding. Alright, now we're going to invert it. So palm folds down, grab the fingertips on the bottom, and then pull the right fingertips back towards the body. We're going to switch hands, starting with that flexion. So fingertips are pointing up, palm is exposed, left fingertips drawing back towards the face. And then invert, fingertips point down. Press the fingers back towards the body. And release. And we're moving to tabletop. So if you'd like to put a blanket or some buffer underneath your knees for tabletop, you do you. So tabletop, we have our wrists over our shoulders, we have our knees over our hips. We're just going to begin with some cat-cows. Our back feet are untucked. We're going to drop the belly, squeeze the shoulder blades, look up. And then for cat, we're going to tuck the tailbone, round the spine, broaden the shoulders, tuck the chin in, and then reverse between cat and cow. So you choose the pace of this. Last cycle, and then come back into tabletop. And then from here, we're going to step the right foot forward, low lunge. So in low lunge, we have our knee over our ankle, press the hips forward. The feet are still hip width distance apart. And maybe grab your blocks So we're going to shift back and forth between low lunge and halfway split. So halfway splits, we walk back. Hips are still parallel to each other. And I'm going to grab some blocks too. You're not looking to round the spine, but to keep it neutral. Front foot is flexed. And then we're going to walk back forward into low lunge. And then press back, halfway splits. Think about dragging that front foot back towards you just a little bit, and it will activate the back of the leg. And then walk forward, low lunge. And we're just hanging up here for a moment. And then we're going to tuck the left toes underneath, lift the knee, the back knee up off the floor. Now we're in runner's lunge. We're just holding here. Plant the left knee back down. Set the left block aside if you have it. Plant the left hand, and then raise the right arm up into a twist towards the right. Untuck the back toes. And place the right arm down, and then move the right knee back towards the left. And now we're moving to down dog. So tuck the back toes under. Walk the hands forward a couple of inches. Press the hips back. And just note where you are today, so your feet are at least hip width distance apart or wider. If your heels are still reaching towards the floor, maybe widen your stance a little bit. Press into the palms that are at least shoulder width distance apart. Press the chest back towards the thighs. Engage the belly button towards the spine. And then if you like to walk your dog, bend one knee, straighten the other. Keep pressing into the hands. Maybe come to stillness. Keep pressing the shoulders back, melting them towards the thighs. And then lower the knees down. Take a moment, and then transition into low lunge on the left. So left foot steps forward. Bring the blocks back into position on just below your foot at the front. So our knee is still over our ankle in the front, our back toes are untucked. Hips are pressing forward. Bring the belly button towards the spine, and then walk the blocks back into half splits. So half splits, we're still hip width distance apart in the legs. Our back toes are untucked, our front leg is working to straight. Our front foot is flexed, and think about drawing it back towards you minutely to activate the back of the leg. Walk forward, low lunge. Move back into half splits. Low lunge. half splits. Keep the hips parallel, don't be shifting to one side. And then low lunge once more. Tuck the back toes under, lift the right knee up. Runner's lunge, adjust your stance if you need to. Lower the back knee down, untuck the toes. Either set your hand on the block or on the right hand on the block or on the floor, and then lift the left arm up, twisting towards the left. Bring the belly button in. Lower the left hand down. Bring the left knee back to meet the right. Set the blocks aside. Downward facing dog. Tuck the back toes. Press the hips back. Legs are hip width distance apart. Hands are shoulder width distance apart. Bring the belly button towards the spine. Press the shoulders back towards the thighs. Let the head hang heavy. And then lower the knees down. We're going to take a couple more cat-cows in tabletop. So make sure your wrists are over your shoulders. Your knees are over your hips. And then untuck the tailbone, drop the belly, squeeze the shoulders, lift the gaze for cow. And then for cat, tuck the tailbone, round the spine, the shoulders, tuck the chin. A couple more cycles at your own pace. And then come back to tabletop. And from here, we're descending onto our backs. Please grab your strap. All right, now here on the ground, we're going to start in bridge. So with bridge, move the block out of the way. So with bridge, we have our feet flat to the floor. We have our ankles under our knees. Our feet are hip width distance apart. And from here, we're going to do some rolling bridges. So we start by lifting the sacrum up, and then the low back, and then the mid back. And maybe the upper back comes into this motion. Press up with the legs. Try not to press through the butt muscles. And then lower back down. In reverse. Untuck the tailbone to bring sacrum rocking into this, and then tuck it. Come all the way back up. Lower. Untuck. Slowly moving through the spine in a wave. Keep going. Last one. And then lower the torso back down to the floor. And then from here, we're going to reach and grab our right knee and bring that towards the chest. Flex the right foot. And then we're going to reach over and grab our strap. Place it on the ball of the foot and extend it towards the sky. Keep the foot flexed. And we're just holding it here with a neutral straight leg. So wherever you can get your leg straight, go to that place. If that means that it's more like vertical towards the floor, go there, or just work towards straight. You're finding your edge. The foot is flexed. All right, now we're going to start bringing the leg closer towards the face. Keep the foot still flexed and then backing off. A little gentle rocking motion. Bring it close, back it off. Keep the foot flexed. All right, now back the foot off of your edge. The edge is not pain, but it's where you can tolerate growth. So foot still flexed. We're going to externally rotate. So rotate starting from the hip. Rotate the whole leg so toes point towards the side of the mat. We're still keeping the heel pressing forward towards the ceiling though. And then we're going to internally rotate the leg towards the middle of the body. Externally rotate. Internal. See if you can release the tension on in your other hip. We have a tendency to clench. And keep rotating back and forth. Working through the whole body. And then pause at center. And then bend that knee. Bring the knee into the armpit area on the right side. And then start drawing big circles with your heel. Trying to make this slow and controlled. Change directions. And the other knee can still be bent with the foot flat to the floor or straight. All right, slow the circles down. And then release the strap from that foot. Set that foot down. And then we're bringing the left knee in towards the chest. It's up to you if you want the right leg that we just worked on to be straight or to be bent. Your choice. Keep flexing the left foot. All right, then reach over, grab the strap, place it around the ball of your foot with your left foot, and then extend that towards the sky. Flex the left foot. Check in with the integrity of the leg. Just keeping the leg lifted for the moment, feeling the stretch in the hamstrings, in the back of the calf, maybe in the ankle. And then we're going to begin those little pulses. So start to bring the whole leg towards the torso and then back off. And bring it forward again, release. Teaching the nervous system that it's okay to go a little bit further. And then hold. Release it back an inch or so. And then we're going to internally and externally rotate the leg. So internal rotation starting at the hip, moving through the whole leg. Keep rotating, keep that foot flexed. We're going to internally rotate and hold. And then we're going to externally rotate and hold. Come back to neutral, bend the knee into the armpit area, and then start those circles with the foot. So using the strap and one or both hands as a guide. We're just working through the whole leg. Maybe you get some nice sacrum rocking in there too. And then change directions. And then slow that circling down until you set the foot down and release both feet down to the mat. We're just going to do a simple twist from here. So we're just going to lay the knees over to the right. And you can take really any twist variation that you'd like. Whether you cross your legs and twist or just fold both your knees over to the right. We're just going to be staying here for a moment. And we're moving towards the other side. So uncross the legs or with the help of your hands, bring your knees back up. So let's reposition. Feet flat to the floor, knees pointed up. And then maybe you just fold your legs over to the left, or you cross your right leg over the top of your left leg and then fold the lower half of your torso over. And please put blocks underneath your knees if you need them. Try to relax your belly. And then release the cross of the legs or the bend in the legs and come into Shavasana. And you can rest in Shavasana as long as what you need. Thank you so much for joining.
I hope you had a good practice.